Get ready, folks. Race 2 super motards, dry conditions. Wow, that's what we like to see. Oh, no, we don't. Two bikes down into turn 1. Great start there from Nick Campenhout. Man, he's in some good form. We've got Cudge Scott there sitting there in second place. And I can't see my boss, Mark White, out there in this one. So they're picking the bike up there down into turn 1. But Nick Campenhout has just taken off. So a bit of an incident down there in turn 1. Oh, and a bit of a slide there for Nick. But this race is sponsored by NV Motorcycles, and that guy is Nick Campenhout, and he is way out in front. Second place, we've got Craig Scott there. Luke Cabral in third. We've got Anthony in fourth. Kyle in fifth. Tony Herney in sixth. Mark Oliver back there in seventh place. Not his normal dominant form. Bennett Gage Brown, great ride there in 8th position. Swartz in 9th. We've got Woods in 10th. Boyd in 11th. Clark there in 12th. All right, that looks like maybe James Clark was the one that crashed down there in turn 1. So straight into the 17s, Nick Campenhout. Man, he is humming. And you saw him dominant in the other class, and he's showing. He's riding 2 classes today, and he's got his iron, and he's been doing some great riding. Out there on the 701. All the other boys there on the 450s. Cudge Scott there on the CRF. And of course we're missing the superstar of the first round, Mark White. Don't know what's happened to him. Hopefully he comes out in the next one. A little bit slippery. You see him losing the back a bit there, but out in a class of his own, Nick, in sponsoring this class as well, NV Motorcycles. Looking good. Hopefully he's going to be riding up. I don't think he's allowed in the super motard class because of the cubic capacity of that bike. So I think he'll be riding in Formula 3, and he'll be a good little threat there in the Formula 3 class on this thing. 17.1, and the closest next one, Scotty, is 19.1, so he's 2 seconds a lap faster than anyone out there at the moment. Dry conditions out there at the moment. You couldn't be running wet tyres. You have to be in on the slicks, but still a few little damp spots. Can spot one down there into turn 1, 2, and other little spots and stuff around the track. So Cudge Scott there, he's eked down a little bit of a gap there from another chasing 4-pack, which is normally the caliber or the class of this is the dust-ups, and there's a bit of a 4-pack in going for 3rd position, and that's going to tighten up at the end of the race, and it's going to be quite good. But at the moment, Campenhout still doing some big slides down to the last corner, but pretty comfortable with that. Still a 17 flat, so he's almost sliding into the 16s. In a class of his own. Cudge there dropping down into the 18s, great that time there, and same Tony Herney as well. These boys start to come on as the race warms up, and their bikes warm up and they start getting a little bit more comfortable with it. But so Cudge might be under attack from Tony. He looks like he's going to charge. So Nick's turned up and meaning business here in dominant as in this NV Motorcycles Super Motard class. Big grunt down the last corner. That painted white lines down there, and that last corner seemed to be a little bit slippery. Scooting there, 1 lap to go for Nick camping out, and yes, we have a... Oh no, we don't. We've almost got a change. We've got a real good battle come down for the last lap. Tony Hurney has caught Craig Scott. We've got Kyle from Cabral, Anthony, Oliver, Boyd, not Boyd, then Oliver, bit of a change there. Bennett Gage Brown, nice in 9th place. Wilson Woods there in 10th. Swartz and Clark, and of course we're missing Mark White. Hopefully he'll be out for the 3rd one. Great race in the 1st one. So it looks like Herney has passed Scotty. Looks like he's driving down the corner a little bit. He's got a little bit more, maybe in horsepower or bike setup, but he seems to be driving out of the corner a little bit better than Scotty there. Eking out a little bit over the back, but there comes Scotty back, and that's the great thing with this class, has been nice and tight racing, so it might come down to the last corner. Just got a text there from Mark White, and he had bike problems, and hopefully he can sort that out. He's got the super guru Brett Roberts down there for BRM Dyno Works. So hopefully you can sort that out. And camping out, just scooting across there, taking the win, still into the 17s. Pack your pocket, Tony Hurney just got Craig Scott there, 2nd and 3rd. We've got Kyle from Cabral, Anthony, Boyd, Mark Oliver there in 8th. 9th place, Bennett Gage Brown. First ride on that new 701. We've got Wilson Woods coming through. From Swartz. A little bit slidey there into the last corner, but he's through, and that's the race completed. Only one down in that class, drying conditions. Looking forward to seeing Mark White out for that next one.